If you've ever been to the park on a very hot day, or let's say you're at the recess yard at school and you've played on the playground on a very hot and it's super hot at school, then you probably know that you probably should think and assume that the playground equipment are going to be very, very hot, especially if they're made of metal. And sometimes we don't think about these things when we're kids because we don't think before we do things, and sometimes that just happens. But we do learn after we witness these mistakes happening to us. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'm sorry I'm talking really fast. I have to be on a Zoom meeting in a few minutes, so I thought since I have some time to spare, why not try to get this video done and uploaded? So this is a video about the time my friend accidentally slid down a very hot slide that was sitting in the sun all day, and she ended up burning her back or something. But it wasn't like a bad burn where she had to go to the hospital. It just got burnt because she slid down the super hot slide and she got hurt. So I felt really bad for her, but this definitely did teach her a lesson to be careful when she's going down a slide on a hot day. So this is a story just to teach you guys, when you're a kid and you're going to the park and you go slide down the slide, it's good to be a little cautious because some slides, if they're sitting in the sun all day, especially if they're made of metal, are very, very hot. So you'll end up burning your leg when you slide down it, because when you slide really fast, the heat will the slide will warm up, and it end up being really hot on your skin. So it's important to be very careful when you're going down a slide at the park or at school on a very hot day. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the story. And because I won't be using names for safety purposes, I'm going to give my friend a name and call her Hot Slide because she slid down a hot slide. So this all started almost 25 years ago. I was in the 3rd grade. It was starting to get really hot. It was like almost around the summertime. My school was getting ready to get let out in a couple weeks, and my school did a field trip to the local park. I don't remember which park we went to, but we did a field trip to the local one of the local parks in my city, and one of my friends, and we were all playing on the play structure. I was playing with my friend, and my friend, I'm going to call her Hot Slide. That's all I can think of because she slid down a hot slide. Decides to go on the play structure, and I was playing with her, and she starts to slide down. She sits on the slide. She was wearing long pants that day, so I'm not exactly sure. Wait, was she wearing long pants? I don't think she was wearing long pants. No, she was wearing shorts that day because it was very hot. And the play structure was right in the sun, and we were playing, and she starts to go slide down the slide. I didn't want to go slide down the slide because I had a feeling it was super hot. So I just go try to practice on the monkey bars, and usually my friend likes the monkey bars, but she just wanted to go down the slide. So she slides down the slide, and when she slides down, she starts crying right when she goes down the slide, and she's walking over to my teacher. And my friend's name is Hot Slide, as a reminder, because she slid down a hot slide. And so she goes to my teacher, she's crying. So I walk up to my friend, I'm like, hey, are you okay? And she starts crying, and she's putting her hand near her back. I think she got burnt by the slide on her back. And my teacher asks if she's okay. So I don't know if my teachers had like an ice pack or anything on them, which kind of stunk, because it would have probably helped her. Well, maybe they did. I don't remember. So they had her sit down, excuse me. They had her sit down at the bench, and she was crying. So I check on my friend. I'm like, hey, are you going to be okay? And my teacher said, she'll be fine. She just slid down the slide, and it was really hot. So she is crying for a little bit because her back hurts from the hot slide, and she feels a lot better. after maybe like 15 minutes or so. So my teacher then tells my friend, maybe you should probably stay off the slide for the day because it's really, really hot and you don't want to get burnt again. And my friend thought that was a good idea, and so did I. So I just sat and hung out with her. So because she was afraid to go on the play structure after she got burnt on the slide. So she definitely did learn a lesson to be careful when she's going to play on the play structure on a hot day. So the moral of the story is when you're going to the park and it's a very hot day, it's probably not a good idea to go slide down a slide that's been sitting in the sun all day, because you can and will end up burning your back, especially if you're wearing like a flowy shirt and sometimes our shirts roll up, and it's just really, really hurts when you slide down a slide that's been in the sun all day, and it gets super duper hot. And when you slide down a hot slide that's been in the sun all day, you're going to end up burning yourself. So it's important to be super careful and maybe do something else on the play structure besides going down the slide, because it's probably going to be really hot and you're probably going to burn yourself. So that was a story about how my friend slid down a super hot slide on a hot day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this taught you to be really careful when you're playing at the park on a super hot day, especially if you're on a play structure, because there's a lot of stuff that's been in the sun all day and you know it's going to be super duper hot to the touch. So you should be extremely careful when you're going to go down the slide because it's going to be hot, or when you're touching anything metal that's at the park, it's going to be super hot. So please keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometime, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe.